Hi, my name is Ivan Chutinya. I'm 29 years old and I have severe cerebral palsy, which has resulted in spastic quadriplegia, and I'm here to talk to you today about my American dream. When I was 10 years old, I was watching the swearing-in ceremony for Associate Justice Clarence Thomas, and I noticed that there was an African American Supreme Court Justice and there was a woman Supreme Court Justice, but there were no justices in wheelchairs. And I turned to my mother, who was watching with me at the time, and I said to her that it was my dream to become the first U.S. Supreme Court Justice in a wheelchair. And from that moment on, that became my dream. I then went through the Maryland public school system, elementary school, middle school, high school. There were some challenges along the way, as when I started school, it was in the very early days of the ADA, and in fact I was one of the first people with disabilities mainstreamed in Baltimore County, Maryland, where I lived. But I did surmount those challenges and went on to go to college at St. Mary's College of Maryland, where I was a NHTSA scholar and graduated magna cum laude. I went on to the University of Maryland School of Law, where I graduated in December of 2006 and received the William Cunningham Award for Service and Excellence to the law school. I passed the bar and was admitted to the bar in June of 2007, and decided that in order to make it to the United States Supreme Court, I needed to be more active in public life. My first foray into that will be a run for the Baltimore County Orphans Court, where I will be on the ballot as a candidate this November. I'm very hopeful that this will be my first step on my journey to become a justice of the United States Supreme Court. Thank you.